Hello, I'm Zini Zaidi and you're tuning in to My Daily. Let's take a look at the headlines. Health Minister, COVID-19 cases in categories 4 and 5 on the rise. The number of COVID-19 patients in categories 4 and 5 is showing an increasing trend when 30,287 cases were recorded in May compared to 6,751 cases in April. Health Minister Dato Sri Dr. Adam Baba said the number was expected to increase further this month after a total of 22,857 cases were recorded in the two categories of yesterday. According to the Health Ministry, patients in Category 4 require supplemental oxygen, while patients in Category 5 are critically ill and in need to be on ventilator support.
Hi, I'm Rojana. Recovery Plan for Malaysia. Prime Minister Tan Sri Muhyiddin Yassin today introduced a full-phase national recovery plan with 3 specific threshold indicators that will decide if and when COVID-19 pandemic restrictions are lifted in stages. Each of these phases, Muhyiddin said, will be based on thresholds that will look at the daily COVID-19 case average numbers, the capacity of the public health system, and the vaccination rate of the general population.
Now let's take a look at entertainment. The worldwide group BTS is to be said performing Butter as it has been voted for final Euro song. Daniel and Alif has our top story.
Hi, my name is Alif. My news about entertainment is BTS Butter win the selected vote final Euro song. Soon, many BTS fans banded together to put their vote on social media and increase the vote, so the BTS would come in at number 1 at their latest single Butter could be played during the soccer tournament. Okay. Next, when UEFA released the result midway, many BTS haters took the social media to send their hate toward the group and complain about the result. Suddenly, some of the hater even took the Instagram to leave comment of hate toward the K-pop act. Despite the haters and netizens who were against BTS Butter being played at the Euro 2020, the polls closed with BTS taking the number 1 spot, as many One Direction fans were disappointed and angry at the result. The tweet the Lois Tomlinson also received a lot of votes and asked for both BTS and Lois Tomlinson song to be played at event. Okay.
My name is Muhammad Daniel Bizarani. I want to talk about the entertainment news. Is a comedian take a stand with the SmackDown for the Dea Hoa awareness by me, Wak Joko. Petaling Jaya. The topic of the Dea Hoa, this is not something most people want to talk about, although it has been a topic of discussion among a Malaysian recently. It is a malady many people suffer through the suddenly, but the SmackDown Malaysia, a leading brand of the Dea Hoa treatment, hopes to spur more chat and the awareness of the condition. To that end, in the organizing Take a Stand with the SmackDown, a 3-hour-long virtual event hosted by a Malaysian comedic celebrity Douglas Lim alongside Kevin J, the Peppy Zack, and the Red Coast of the Jom Town. They will be discussing the disease in their stand-up comedy act in what they promise to be a night of a good clean fun. Lim, who shot to local fame in the late 1970s with the sitcom The Kopitiam and has since remained in the spotlight in the musicals, films and the stand-up, says the Asians in general prefer to things like a drink warm water or weigh it out instead of tackling their hoa with the medication. So that's all for me.
Now let's take a look at business. It is been said Hotel Istana Kuala Lumpur to shut down due to COVID-19. Iskandar and Aiman has the top story.
Hello, I'm Iskandar Let's take a look at the business news. Hotel Istana Kuala Lumpur to shut down due to COVID-19. The June 30 circular, which Malay Mail verified, was signed by General Manager Nur Azudin Omar, who explained that the voluntary separation scheme would be offered to affected workers. In the circular, Nur Azudin said the management was forced to make a difficult choice to close the hotel due to the challenging economic situation caused by the COVID-19 pandemic. That exacerbated the stiff competition in the hospitality market. We have arrived at the decision after considering the present circumstance and all available options. We are left with little choice other than to proceed with this closure, he said. The hotel and tourism industry has been among the hardest hit by the government measure to try to contain the COVID-19 pandemic. Last month, the Malaysian Association of Hotel issued a desperate plea for assistance by saying many of its members would be forced to close as a result of the 80% decline in revenue since March last year. Malaysia is currently in phase 1 of the National Recovery Plan, in which only approved essential service were allowed. Hotel Istana is a 5-star accommodation located in Kuala Lumpur Golden Triangle and has been operational since 1992, when it was launched by the Prime Minister at the time, Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad. The approximately 500-room hotel is currently owned by the Tradewind Corporation.
My name is Aiman Nur Hakim Bizamri, and I want to share about my local business. Newspaper is FAN fosters the spirit of Ramadan by contributing. FAN pack penyayang package worth over 1 million ringgit to B40 families, frontliners and NGOs. Before that, I explain why I did this page, because it has relate from FNN company of organization, and they were having a program about the donate FN water like 100 Plus, Mirinda and the others because of the pandemic. Okay. That's all from me that I can explain.
Lastly, we have sports. Euro 2020 will break two on penalties after Euro 2020 final ended. Zaki and Gafur has the full story.
I am Abdul Ghafur. I will deliver news about sports. Euro Final 2020. On a night fraught with tension, Italy clinched its first major title for 15 years with a penalty shootout win over England in the Euro 2020 final. Italy beat England with a score 3-2 on penalties after the Euro 2020 final ended, following extra time at Wembley on Sunday to secure their second European Championship title. Copa America Final 2020. Argentina won their first major title in 28 years when an Angel Di Maria goal gave them a score 1-0 win over Brazil and record equaling fifth Copa America. This is Messi's first Copa title and even Maradona to had ever won one. However, the two sides that would not be easy to forget are that of Brazil forward Neymar breaking down in tears and how Messi came to console his friend by giving him a tight hug. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Muhammad Ahmed Zaki Bajib Anwar. Okay. The sport news is today is Malaysia go to Olympic Tokyo. The men's single badminton Ashley Vijaya will replace Asia Khairul Anwar Muhammad as one of the two players in the opening ceremony of the Tokyo Olympic on 23rd July. Olympic Council of Malaysia OCM President Donald Zakaria said Khairul Anwar had asked to be replaced as we will be in action the following today. Nozal said Khairul Anwar was set to compete in the qualifying round of the World Cup mixed team event with Shakira Mashaik at the Menoshima Park Archery field on 24 July. With his withdrawal, there will be two shuttle carrying the Malaysian flag at the Tokyo Olympic. Zia will be joined by Mr. Global star Paul Ying-ji. Zia, who was surprised by his appointment as one of the country's two flag bearers, said it was definitely for him to achieve the best result possible at the world's biggest multi-sport games. Thank you OCM, including President Tolza Karya, the National Sport Council, as well as the Badminton Association of Malaysia for your support in choosing me as the flag bearer in Tokyo. In a video clip shared with the media today, Manuel Yang di-Pertuan Agong has congratulated the country's athletes on their success in qualifying for the Tokyo 2020 Olympic Games and Paralympic Games. The King Hope national athlete will put up their best performance when carrying the name Malaysia at the world's highest sporting arena. The King also granted Youth and Sport Minister Rizal Marikanana Marikan an audience at the Istana Negara today, where he handed over the Jalur Gemilang as a symbol on receiving the national contingent competing in the two games.